Okay, look, I wasn't supposed to make this video. I'm supposed to be sitting down and like knocking through the backlog of videos that I have listed on my phone. I have all these things that I'm like on the schedule supposed to do, and I'm gonna make this one instead. So I'm like blowing away the schedule. I don't know if you've ever done that, if you have like a list of things and then all of a sudden you're like, forget that list, I'm gonna do this other thing. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Because of this announcement, we can all blame the announcement. If you're worried or angry, you want to see some other content, I'm sorry, but this has my brain space right now, and I want to say something. Look, there's this discussion going on in my Discord server between me and some others about the just possible speculation and spoilers that we might see coming forward and what we might find in the Everfest set. And of course, it was ramped up because it's not on here. It's just we'll just look at the picture. It was ramped up because of Valda Bright Axe being posted and these cool Life of the Party promos. And this back picture gave me a really interesting idea. I think it actually is. I thought it was down here where I could click the thing. Can I not click the thing? Hold on. I'll find the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, so it was on just like the other page. Why were those two different pages? Is this... Oh, okay. There's like a new... Is this what I read yesterday? Yes. I think... No, this is new. I don't understand. Anyway, I don't remember this page being like this like 12 hours ago, but I went to work, and so I've worked since then. Okay, if I click this is what I want to talk about. The poster has its own name. Okay, like they have a name, and I don't know. Did I see it on there? Hold on. Now I have to go back. Now I'm quite curious. Yes, okay, so right here, the People's Champion Bravo Star of the Show playmat must be given as prizes to players and or ambassadors who represent positive community spirit. Now, here's what I want to talk about. There's this idea, and I am of the opinion, and agree with this idea, that there's going to be a Carnival slot in the booster packs. I think there's going to be a Carnival slot in the booster packs. And the question is, okay, what in the world's a Carnival slot? Well, in a booster pack, you have like common rarity slots where they're always going to put a common card in the pack, or a rare slot, rare or better, so they maybe include a majestic or a legendary, or they have the token slot, they have the equipment slot, okay? If they have a Carnival slot, well, what are they going to put in there? And so my first thought, my first speculation was this tinfoil hat theory that we were going to get alternate art reprints of very powerful popular cards that are no longer in print, because now all of the sets from prior to Monarch are out of print. Okay, so my thought was we're going to get those really powerful, important cards reprinted so that the price comes down and people can get their hands on that card. So, are you following? I hope you're tracking. That was my original thought. I still think that's the case. I still think that we are getting an alternate art reprint slot, and they're calling it the Carnival slot. And I still think that they are going to be putting in some of those powerful cards and reprinting them in this set. But I also think this simple thing right here and this art, which we're going to go back to right here, both of these also give us pause and give us sort of a signal. They're signaling to us that they may be doing something else with the Carnival slot. Maybe. And I think this is where I'm really intrigued, because I had this conversation on my Discord, and there were people who are like, it would be weird to take up so much of the set to reprint a bunch of cards, and maybe they are going to do that, but it'd be weird to take up a bunch of space to reprint cards that were just being printed 2 months ago. And I, to a certain degree, I totally agree with them that said that. So one, my thought is like, okay, they're not going to do very many reprints, which totally I think that's what's going to happen. They're not going to do very many reprints, only a select few cards with select new art. Or two, they're going to do reprints, but they're reprinting things that are must-haves. And this is why we come to this. Bravo, and specifically Bravo, the hero card, like the physical card, Bravo, the token that you need to put on the board and play the card and the hero, is no longer in print. Period. End of story. Now, I'm sure there's a ton of tokens out there floating, and you could always do like a print and play token. In fact, they have a spot I think it's literally right here. If you ever wanted it, this is just a nice little aside. If you ever want, I think maybe it's in marketing assets. No, yes, right here, tokens, print and play. You can literally print all the tokens from all the sets if you need that, if you're like a store, or if you're you and you just don't have a token for that character. But if you wanted to get your hands on a real card that was Bravo, you can't do that unless you go buy one, which is weird, right? You can't open packs and get a thing anymore because those sets are out of print. So here's what I think they're gonna do. I think they're going to give us all of the older heroes in alternate art variants, and that's what they're going to reprint with. I think they're going to give us a Carnival slot, and you're always going to get an alternate art reprint of a hero. So brand new players can pick up packs from this set and get all of the heroes. And in fact, I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. And technically they don't have to do it this way, but in Crucible of War, they did that exact same thing. It just wasn't alternate art. There were just slots that sometimes you'd open it up and it would be a hero. Or it was like the token in the pack, I think, right? I think it was like, maybe it was the token in the pack. They could do the exact same thing, but give you like a premium alternate art only in this set version of these heroes. Which again, makes total sense because the People's Champion playmat is called Bravo Star of the Show. And in the very first announcement, in fact, I'll even go to it. I think I was able to link to it earlier. Hold on. In the very first announcement, is it still there? Will you find fun, fame, or good fortune in the Carnival slot of your Everfest booster pack, or perhaps take center stage and become star of the show? Maybe this is a reference to the fact that you're going to either get something weird or crazy, or you're going to get a alternate art reprint token of these characters while they're at the Everfest Carnival, a la what we saw Bravo Star of the Show. Maybe this is where they're going with it. I don't know. Is this tinfoil hatty? I don't know. You tell me in a comment below. And again, I didn't intend to make this video, but I had to get this off my chest, and I want to know your opinions if this is something that's just straight up like out in left field, is not going to happen, or if you think you could see this happening. Are they going to take all of these cards that are no longer printed, no longer available, and reprint the heroes so you can have access to them, but with fun alternate arts that can be collected by collectors who have been in the game since the beginning, or can be used by players who are brand new to the game? I think it's really possible, and I think this is a fantastic way to reprint these characters and these heroes in a way that people will enjoy opening up and just give more life to the set itself. It's really, really smart. Now, technically, they don't even need to do this. Technically, they could just, again, take all the heroes, put them all as tokens, reprint them as tokens as normal, and maybe they will do that too. I don't know, but I do think that this is a fantastic way to do that, is give you some fun spice in your packs that you may not be able to crack into in any other way, or never again. And plus it means that the set is more special going forward, because those heroes are only ever going to look like you know, they're at the Everfest Carnival in the Everfest set. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you like the random theories and stuff, feel free to hit the little subscribe button. Doing a giveaway very soon. Oh man, next week giveaway. Watch for the stream post. Also, I'm hosting a free webcam tournament. It's a commoner tournament. It's technically tonight, so it's probably a little late to sign up based on when this goes out, but it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna do them, I think, like weekly or bi-weekly. You know, just run some fun tournaments. So if you want to join the Discord, link in the description. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.